Hi there. As promised, I am back and I'm going to show you how I remove the TruShine gel enamels from my fingers. Now, I still have the enamel left on this finger right here. I don't know if you can tell, but there's some glitter going on there. This is the Bachelorette glitter gel enamel, and it's really, really gorgeous, but it's time for a change. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I want to remove the cap, which is that line of gel that you put along the very, very end of your nail to kind of seal it. So in order to do that, I'm going to use my Jamberry nail file. These are available. They come by themselves. You can get a set of 2 for, I believe, $12 or $12.50. I'd have to look that up. I'm not real positive. They also come, you get one in the deluxe toolkit, which I highly recommend because every tool in that kit is awesome. So I'm just going to use my glass file, and I am going to, in a straight up and down motion, just file away that cap of gel on the end of my nail. Okay. Now, the reason you want to do that is so that when you have the remover pocket on your finger, the solvent can kind of work up under there a little better. It doesn't have as much to work through. So, now we have our Jamberry remover pocket. Now, these things are awesome. Very simple, very convenient. Nothing to spill, nothing like that. Now, what basically you do is you're going to tear off the top, and on the back here, you have this little strip that you would pull away and expose an adhesive strip that goes all the way across. And you just simply place the pocket on your nail, and there's a little pad in there that's been saturated with the remover solution. Once you've done that, you use this adhesive to kind of fold it around your nail to keep it in place. Now, I've got little fat fingers, so that's sometimes hard for me. So here's what I do. I have a piece of aluminum foil, and it's just cheap aluminum foil. Doesn't have to be any special expensive brand or anything like that. I fold it in half just to give it a little more oomph. So what I'm going to do is I am going to open up my remover pocket, and I'm going to take the remover pad out. Now I'm going to put it in the foil like this, and I'm going to put my nail right up against that solution, okay? Then I'm going to fold it over the top a little bit more, and I'm going to wrap it around my finger. I'm going to squeeze it a little bit just to get a nice tight contact there. And the instructions will tell you to leave this sit for about 10 minutes. Now, I usually do 15 just because I tend to change my nails out way before they need to be changed out. So it's usually on there pretty good still. This one is one of the glitters, and if you've ever used glitter nail polish, you know that those are a little bit harder to get off than regular nail polish. The glitter gels are no different. You got all those little bits and pieces that want to stick. So I'm going to leave this on for a full 15 minutes, maybe a little bit more. And I then will be back to show you what happens when I take this off my nail. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's been a little over 15 minutes, and we are ready to take off the remover that I have on my hand. Now, sometimes it all comes sliding right off. Sometimes you gotta kind of help it along. As you can see, it's all bubbled up and flaky looking. That's what you want. That means it's coming up. So I'm going to take my orange stick, and I'm just going to use the slanted side of it here, and I am just going to lift off what is loose. Now, I'm using a really light touch because there are still a couple little pieces that are kind of sticking, and under no circumstances do you want to force those bits off. If you do, you will run the chance of damaging the nail underneath, and you don't want to do that because you damage the nail, you pull up layers, it gets weak, then as that part grows out it starts breaking and tearing. Ugh. So when you have all of the gel off that is going to come off, and you can see I'm just kind of really lightly just kind of scraping over, and like I said, there are still some pieces stuck. I don't know if you are going to be able to see them or not. You can see I've still got a little bit stuck on there. What you're going to do is you are going to take this little doohickey that you just took your finger out of, and I just put it right back in there. There's, you know, yeah, it's already been used, but there's still enough of the solution on there to get those last little bits off. Now, I'm not going to make you wait until that's all done. I think you get the idea. Like I said, you never, ever want to force the gel off of your nail. It's just really bad. It's a lesson I learned the hard way the very first time I put gels on. And it is a lesson that I learned well. I will not ever do that again. If you do this properly and you have a little patience, these gels will come off with zero damage to your natural nail. And that's really important, because even if you're just going to cover them right back up with wraps or with more of the TruShine gel or lacquers or whatever, a healthy nail is the basis for a good application no matter what you're putting on your fingers. So just keep that in mind. And if you have any more questions, or if there's something specifically you'd like to see, then you know what? Leave me a comment right down there. I would so love to hear from you guys. If you want some more great tips and tricks on the TruShine gels or the wraps or anything else, you can follow my blog, and I'm going to leave a link for that down in the comments section so that you can find me easy. There's some really great ideas on there. I like to show off all my mixed manis. You can get some ideas. But whatever you do, guys, just remember, keep rocking those wraps. Until next time, see ya.